Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Psychic TV International. My name is Harry T, and it is Saturday, the 7th of September at 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Time. How is everybody doing? Let me know who's watching, let me know where you're from, and let me know what's happening in your world. For those people who are on, hey Sheree, good to see you. Hey Kerry, good to see you. Let me know who is watching. Let's get these out so I can forget. And let me know what's happening. We actually had a good day here in Melbourne. Not that I really got to enjoy it because I sort of had a really strong migraine this morning. But we had a nice sort of spring day, apparently. Not that I got to really experience it. Hey, Juliet. Hi, Nicole. Oh, Cherie, you've got the DNA results. Is that early? I feel like I remember we were saying that it was going to be on when I wasn't on. That means that they've come early. I cannot wait to hear. Cherie, I'm so excited. Hey, Veronica. Hi, Renee. Hi, Gayleen. Nice to see you. For those of you who are watching, welcome, welcome, welcome. We do these shows every Saturday night where we do the lives, and we have guest psychics that come on and give complimentary readings to our viewers and our wonderful I suppose, Facebook family, you could call them. And we really, really have a great time every Saturday that we are on. I host every fortnight, so I do every second Saturday. So you've got me tonight, you'll have someone next Saturday, then you'll have me again the following. So I do every 2 weeks. And yeah, basically the phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen. If you would like to have an actual extended reading with one of our psychics, we do have many gifted psychics at home on the phone lines waiting for those calls. And the website is psychictvinternational.com. That's the website for all of the information on the psychics and who is logged in and their PIN numbers. And I'll also let you know the phone numbers. So in Australia, it's 02 907 10199. In the US, 19143737 In Canada, it's 17788807146. And our international number worldwide is +61 488 25177. Now, I'll let you know who's logged in now. Hey, Stephen. Hi, Pam. Oh, Kerry, you get them as well. Yeah, I don't always get them, but when I get them, I get them. And they're really, as you would know, they're pains, literally. Okay, I'll let you know who is on right now. We've got Aaron, who is on PIN 9127. We have Amazing Grace, who is on PIN 9888. We have Benjamin Graham on PIN 9166. We have Claire on PIN 9139. And we have Natalie Norton Baker on PIN 9810. So they're all available right now to take your call. So enjoy your reading with them. We've got a couple of those who get quite busy. And yeah, what else do I need to tell you? So we're just apparently organizing one of the sites. Yep, okay, that's cool, not a problem. What else do I need to tell you? So please like and share this video. And if you've liked and shared it, hey Jessica, nice to see you. Hey Jocelyn, good to see you. And hi Evangelina, what a beautiful name. So many of you are on, so nice to see you all. So what we will do is please like and share this video. And if you've liked and shared the video, you can get a complimentary reading with, for example, Miss Psychic D, who is on. We'll have her on tonight, and apparently we've got Joyce on later as well. And they will answer your questions. But before I forget, you can definitely get a copy of my book, Feet on the Ground, Fingertips in Heaven, or my Oracle cards, Energies of the Soul Oracle cards. They're both still available. I've been forgetting to tell you guys about my cards and my books recently, and I'm writing the next book as we speak. And on Friday, I'll be on a TV show as well, just sort of doing my thing as well. So if you're following me on my social media pages, you'll be on top of all of that. But yes, please like and share the live, and you can ask your question, but make sure you ask your question with the like and share comment. So for example, Cherie, we can always count on you. And I'm going to have to scroll through because I really want to know about your DNA thing. Cherie, who's one of our regulars who we love and adore, for a reading, please like and share this video. Then in one comment, here is an example. Liked and shared, will I move house soon? Exactly. So just as viewed on the screen, this is exactly how you do it. So you like and share the video. And then once you've done so, you write a comment and you write liked and shared, will I move house soon? So your question, the fact that you've liked it and the fact that you've shared it all together is how you can get chosen. Okay, let's bring on Miss Psychic D. Let me just change the group thing, and we'll get to know Miss Psychic D a little bit. We've had her on several times, actually, while I've been hosting. We love her. So we'll get to know Miss Psychic D a little bit, and we'll go from there. And I'll also share the links to my books and cards on the stream as well, so I don't forget to do that. All right, let's bring on Miss Psychic D. Add her to the stage. Hey, Miss Psychic D.
Good evening, everyone.
How are you?
I'm really, really well. How are you?
Not too bad. What's been happening? It's been so great having you on because we've had you on a few times since I've been hosting, which is amazing.
I love it.
People really, really like you. So tell me. Yeah. Well, that's a good thing, right? That's
sweet.
And don't worry, I already liked you even before everyone else liked you, so that's good.
But I've liked you longer, Harry.
Oh, well, it's a mutual admiration. You're beautiful. So please, tell us a little bit more about you and how you can help everyone.
Okay, well, I am a psychic. I've been psychic all my life. I use all my 4 clairs. So I receive my information directly from spirit. So even though I use the cards as my tool to sort of just, keep me on the straight and narrow, all the information that I receive, the prediction side and the guidance, comes directly from spirit.
Amazing.
So they only have what's for everyone's highest good in mind. So not only do I give the prediction, but I also like to help shift people's energy to help them.
Well, I want you to talk on that a little bit because I remember you. By the way, everyone's saying how beautiful you are, and and lovely to see.
Your checks are in the mail, kids.
So what I want you to also touch on, because I find this really fascinating about your work, you do talk about the Esther Hicks and was it law of attraction was the word?
Yeah.
Yeah, you talk about that. Do you want to talk to that a little bit?
Sure. Well, I'm a certified law of attraction practitioner. So I got my certification with Joe Fatale from The Secret. A lot of people may have seen it from The Secret. But I've always been an energy worker. So I've always had the ability to sense energy more so than anything else. And when I went through a really bad time in my own life with mental health and other things, I turned to the law of attraction because it's basically what you think and what you feel and what you put out there comes back to you. So I'm not into the physics side, but when I learned the literature behind it through Esther Hicks and Rhonda Byrne and all those wonderful teachers, it just resonated with me. So now I live it and I embody it and I teach others how to embrace it as well because it's changed my life.
Wonderful. Amazing. Well, I do like that point of difference for you because you touched on it a couple of times that we've had you on, and I feel like a lot of people really like that because it's really empowering and also it gives them certain tools and how to better their own life, doesn't it?
Absolutely. We are all creators, and no matter what psychic or astrologer or anyone says, it's still up to the individual to create their own reality.
Oh gosh, I love that. That's so wonderfully said. Well done, Miss Psychic D. Oh, we've got Joyce that's just come on. That's perfect timing. Let's bring Joyce on. And have you met Joyce before?
I don't think I've read with Joyce before, but I'll watch every Saturday night, so I do see Joyce on there. Yeah.
Joyce is lovely. Let's bring her on.
Yeah.
And we'll add her to the stage. Hello, Joyce. How are you?
Hello. How are you, Harry? Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
And hello, Miss Psychic.
Hello, Joyce. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Nice to have you back, Harry.
Oh, nice to see you, Joyce. I've missed you because I haven't seen you because I host every 2 weeks and I haven't had you on for a while with me. So it's good to see you.
No, we haven't been on for a while.
We haven't. Now, Joyce, tell everyone about you because you really love your mediumship. And I think that's great because Miss Psychic D doesn't really touch on. You don't like touching on that too. Yeah, I thought so. But you like touching on mediumship. So, Joyce, do you want to talk about that?
I'm a medium clairvoyant tarot reader. I'm in the middle of trying to set up a 2-day workshop to empowering people based on my life to show them that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. This is what I'm trying to do now. And nice. I'm doing a set of cards to go with it, and hopefully I'll have it ready for the Sydney Mind, Body and Spirit, and I'll be at the Melbourne Mind, Body and Spirit promoting it too. And I'm hoping to get a spot in the speakers lounge. I can only pray. But anyway,
Oh, good on you, Joyce. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great news. And
Yeah.
well, let's get started then. So let's see who has been liking and sharing and writing the comments. And Cherie, I would love to know about this DNA result. So just let me know because I'm really curious. Okay, let's start off with Miss Psychic D. We'll start off with you, and we'll give you Nicole Williams. Hey, Nicole Williams. Liked and shared. Hey guys, such highs and lows these past few weeks. I'm really looking for some guidance. Feels like 3 steps forward and 4 steps back. Ooh.
Nicole, you're not alone, my love. You're not alone. There's been so many great planetary shifts at the moment. It's affecting everybody so energetically. But I can definitely tap in your energy just quickly and see what's coming up for you anyway. Oh, the Spirit just said, hey, it's time to build empires. So for Nicole and everyone, time to build your empire. There's a lot to be said about mindset, Nicole. So Spirit would love for you to focus more so on your mindset. So there's going to be a shift with work. So the most significant thing for you, Nicole, is that there's going to be a significant shift with work. I see you actually manifesting more abundance. I don't know whether there's something that you want to do or get a hobby off the ground, or if you're self-employed or something like that, but they're telling me money from your own ideas. There's a potential for you to get money from your ideas, but it's got to talk it into being, babes. Talk it into being.
I love that. That's wonderful. And you were so right when you said the planetary things, because remember, we had Mercury retrograde that just recently finished, and everything really did go backwards. So it felt like this was quite a big one, and it makes sense because we did have so many planetary issues going on, not just the Mercury retrograde. So I think it was very, very felt. And to be honest, I think only really this last week it started to really shift. So that's making sense. Okay, great. Let's go with Joyce. Joyce, I'm going to give you Nikki Bloom. Hey, Nikki. That's a lovely photo, and you can tell already just from the comments. You can tell she's lovely. Liked and shared with lots of love hearts, Joyce, and lots of smiley faces. Hi, Harry. I love you. Oh, I didn't even read that yet. I love you too. Thank you. For Joyce, who I love too. Oh, Joyce, Nikki loves us. Is there any messages or guidance for me, please? Is there any messages that come through for Nikki? And she's a big fan of yours, Joyce. So whatever you can get for her to help.
Oh, there's lots of changes going on in your life. Maybe you went a bit backwards with the retrograde. We all did. But I feel that you're going to move forward. There's a lot of changes coming up for you, and you'll start to feel them by the end of November, December. But next year will be amazing for you. The job that you've got now, I know sometimes you get upset with it, but stay there because there's a great future in that for you, and you will get to where you need to be. It can be a bit boring, but you'll find the perfect spot in that position, in that company. So don't leave. Stay there. And next year will be an amazing year. You're going to really move forward and come into your own, into yourself, your own person. Amazing.
Oh, I love that. What a great reading. Thank you, Joyce. That was great. And thank you, Nikki. It was lovely to have you on. Cherie, I just read your comment. Wow. So, like, I won't read it out just because I'm not sure if you want me to share that, but wow. That is crazy. So obviously those DNA things really link people up, as well as just finding out stuff about your own sort of lineage. That's really, really interesting. Wow. Okay. I don't know if I want to do that now, Cherie. You've made me wonder if I want to do one now. I was sort of on the fence. I don't know if I want to know. That's interesting, Cherie. Okay. Wow. All right, let's give a reading to Miss Psychic D. I'm going to give you, Carrie, another one of my favorites. Love her. She's fab. And I just saw Jocelyn's one. Okay, I'll pick you soon as well, Jocelyn. Carrie has said, loved and shared Harry and Dan. Would love to know if I will be offered a new position in my workplace soon. Thanks a billion. And I love the photo, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. I know you.
Yeah, she's
yes, you will. Yes, you will. There's definitely, and there's a pay rise. As soon as I tapped into your energy, I heard cha-ching, cha-ching, pay rise, pay rise. I think you may be working with a very strong masculine energy here as well. They're telling me maybe more so the new year though, so probably about mid-January that this will come to pass. But they just told me you're going to be recognised and validated for a specific skill that you have. So I keep writing out the rest of the year, but yeah, there's definitely paid promotion or more financial abundance attached to what you're doing. And I have to say it, but they're showing me an overseas holiday for you next year as well.
Nice, I like that. I think she'll like
sneaky little nugget there.
I reckon she'll like hearing that. Good luck, Carrie, and she is fabulous and very, very talented with what she does. So that makes sense. So good luck, Carrie, and keep us posted.
Yeah.
She's terrific. Yeah, please continue to like and share the video, and of course in the comment section let us know you've liked and shared. We've got some really good questions coming in, so I'll do my best to get to as many as we can, and I'll just get production to let me know who's logged into the phone lines as well if possible, please. Thank you so much. Okay, Joyce, let's go with you, and we're going to give you, hey Renee, long time no see, good to see you on. Renee has said, I loved and shared, lovely Joyce, may I ask what you see coming for me? I've changed a lot as a person over the last 2 years, and I'm not sure if it's been for the good. Thank you and bless everyone on the show. What a great question.
Oh, well, I know you've changed a lot, but I think you've changed for the better, but I don't think you've accepted it. Do you know, you can't see where sometimes when we change, we can't see those changes. It's like, you didn't have an easy life, but you've changed and come into your own, and to recognise that you haven't quite done that yet. You need to do it, and you will, just take your time, baby steps, but you will go in there, and when you're your own person, you'll be speaking up for yourself, and I think that's what you're doing now, and you don't understand why you're doing it, but you're doing it.
Nice.
So just keep going the way you are. You're going to go really well.
Oh, I love that reading.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Yeah, that sounds really good. And that's good for you, Renee. I really hope that helps. Cherie, that is unbelievable. So you're going to do one and then your son's going to do one. You'll have to keep me posted on that. So does that mean I'll have to wait another 6 weeks for that information? Because we waited 6 weeks on this. So I'm assuming you'll have to wait another 6 weeks for when you do the test as well. You'll have to let me know, and then after you let me know that one, maybe then I'll decide. So maybe next year I will do the test if you let me know. Good news on that one, Cherie. Okay. And by the way, right now we have Benjamin Graham on pin 9166. We've got Claire on pin 9139. We have Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. We have the amazing Grace on pin 9888, and we have Aaron on pin 9127. They're all available for your calls, and the phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen and also within the post. Okay, let's go with Miss Psychic D. You're going to get, who we're going to randomly select. We're going to randomly select Jocelyn. We have selected Jocelyn. Okay, Jocelyn, great to see you as always. Liked and shared. Hi, Harry T and guests. Miss Psychic D, what do you see coming through for me for the next 2 months, please? Thank you kindly. So sort of over spring, really.
I see some type of travel coming in for you first and foremost. And even if you don't have the abundance to make that happen, the abundance or the resource is going to be made available to you. There's something about you stepping more into your own personal power as well. But there's also a contract that's incoming. I would like to stick within the next 3 months for that. But there's a new contract that's coming in, and it's going to bring in some stability and security. So if you are feeling a bit bored or sort of not knowing what you want to do right now, a bit stuck or anything, spirits say use your lineal time wisely at the moment, because I think this is the calm before the exciting storm.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love that. I reckon Jocelyn will like hearing that. That's awesome. Thank you, Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Psychic D.
Good.
Let's go with some feedback for you, Joyce. I just saw it and I've got it somewhere here from Renee. Renee has said, bless you, Joyce. Thank you so much. This really does resonate. I've become a lot stronger with my boundaries. There you go. And clearing out what's not in alignment. It's good to hear I'm not completely off the guided path. Kiss, kiss. Amazing. That's wonderful. Thank you, Joyce. So that would really, really resonate with her. Let's give you, I'm going to give you Danielle. Oh, hey, Danielle. Good to see you as well. We've got a lot of people on tonight that I'm recognizing. Danielle has said, liked and shared. My question is, may I have a general reading? Is my grandmother happy? I finally found and visited her resting place. What a great question, Joyce.
Yeah, I feel your grandmother's content where she is on the other side, and oh yeah, she's telling me she's very happy that you've finally found her resting place. I feel when you were a child, you had a bit to do with it, but as you got older, you didn't. You sort of lost touch. But if you really sit in peace at her grave, you will feel her near you. You will probably feel her around you. And other signs, you might find a feather out of nowhere and it just comes. That's a sign that they're near you. There's lots of signs. Your lights might flicker. You can feel them if you're driving in the car. Just things, things might, like you might be sitting there and something will move. It's a bit spooky, but, don't be frightened because they're not going to hurt you. They're just letting you know that you're around. But she's very happy that you found her grave, her resting place.
Oh, that's beautiful, Joyce. Yeah, thank you,
She
Danielle.
is very content.
I think Danielle would love hearing that. Good on you, Danielle. Nice to have you on as always. Miss Psychic D, we've got some feedback from Carrie. Carrie has said, yeehaw. Thanks, Dan and Harry. It was a tough week with work last week. So I'm excited to hear that. That will give me the trust to lean in and go with the beautiful flow as abundance heads my way. Appreciate you guys. Thank you with lots of love hearts. Amazing, Carrie. Keep
have
up
fun, Carrie.
And have fun. But you know what? It makes sense because, we were talking about the retrogrades, weren't we? And we were saying how it was such a difficult time. So I get it. I think that makes a lot of sense. And it's moving forward. Okay, let's go. Can I give you another piece of feedback as well? Well, just while I just saw it. The other piece of feedback is from Jocelyn. Feedback, thank you, Psychic D. I love my reading. I thought you would. That's very exciting and I can't wait. Many thanks and may God bless you. I love you, Harry T. Oh my gosh, I love you back.
Oh, you're welcome, Jocelyn.
Yeah, Jocelyn's fabulous as well. I wonder actually, just out of curiosity, Jocelyn and Carrie, do you guys know each other or do you not? I wonder if they know each other or maybe just through the show. That they sort of have a similar vibe. Sometimes I wonder what maybe they don't know each other, but they've got sort of a similar vibe. Anyway, let's go with who else are we going to go with? Let's go with Raylene. Hey, Raylene. Liked and shared. Hi, Team Psychic. I like that. Would like to know who I have around me in... actually, this is more a spirit question, Miss Psychic D. So what I should do is I'm going to default to Joyce. And then what I'll do is, let's default that one to Joyce. So let's... hold on. Let me see if I can... Actually, Joyce, do you just want to... Yeah, actually, what we'll do is I'm going to pull it off the screen and I'll pull it back for you, Joyce. So we've already got Joyce's one. So let's go to one from Gayleen for you, Miss Psychic D.
Okay.
Liked and shared. Would love a reading from Miss Psychic D. I have been having some really strong spiritual dreams lately. Any messages would be appreciated. Thank you. Cool.
There is a lot of emotional energy that's being brought to the surface and they're presenting themselves through your dreams. So I would create a dream journal if I was in your physical shoes, Gayleen, and just maybe have a bit of a Google or have a bit of have a look into the specifics of what that is. They're telling me that I don't know whether you have a bit of trouble with authority, like I don't like being told what to do or something of that nature. But look, I'm going to be really honest with you when it comes to the dream energy. I feel like this does go back to inner child, and it doesn't even matter what biological age we are. There's something happening with the inner child, and the message behind it is to start taking care of your inner child, start nurturing your inner child, mothering and nurturing and caring for yourself. Spirit do want you to know that there's an offer. I've got a feeling there's new friendships or new connections coming in that are going to be very playful and very, sort of saying, impish and interactive. So take care of yourself, honey, and start opening yourself up to having nice, playful rendezvous with others. And that'll help heal your inner child without having to do anything, really.
I like that. That was good.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, makes sense. Awesome. Very, very good. Thank you for that reading. Oh, so Jocelyn and Carrie don't know each other, but she'll shoot her a text. She sounds awesome. Yeah, I think you guys will vibe. You've definitely got a similar vibe, which is awesome. Do you know what? We've got a couple of people on here who seem to be really just so in sync with one another. They're just lovely. And Cherie, you just have given us so much, not only support, I want to say, Cherie, it's not only support, you've given us a lot of sort of insight into your world. Like even with these DNA tests that you're talking about, it helps a lot of other people who might be thinking they might want to do something like that. Because Cherie found out that her husband was 97% Vietnamese, and she finally figured out the nationality, and there's all this other stuff. And I think people who are interested in that, they do like to know about that. So yeah, you've got to keep us closer with you and your son as well, Cherie, because I think that will be really interesting if you sort of weigh that up compared to your husband's, especially with your son. That'd be fascinating to see that link. Okay, let's go with Joyce. We're going to give you Raylene, who we selected for you, who we defaulted over to you, because her one was more spirit-based. Liked and shared, hi Team Psychic. Would like to know who I have around me in spirit and what messages they have for me, please.
I've got a male here. It's like a father figure. He's sort of coming in very quiet, so I don't know. He might have. He's sort of coming in with a lot of regret. So, however his behaviour was on Earth, he's sorry about a lot of things that he did, and he sort of. It's not easy for this man to apologise, but he's doing the best he can, and he is around you a lot, and he wants you to know that he really loved you. I don't know what you think about that, but this is how he's coming. But, you know, when they go up there, they get healed, and they're very different to what they were down here because they just come from love up there. Oh. But he does have a lot of regrets. So I've got this fatherly figure. I don't know. It's hard to work out whether it's blood father or someone that was sort of around like a father, but that I've got that fatherly figure, but it's sort of like it's hard to define because he's not coming in strong enough. But that's Wonderful. His message to you. He did love you.
Oh, that's nice, Joyce. Thank you. That's wonderful. By the way, I just want to also remind everyone who is logged in, because obviously it's impossible to get everyone at the complimentary readings on the show. It's literally impossible. But if you do miss out, you obviously have the option to call one of our psychics from the phone numbers that are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen. We're available 24/7. So really no one actually does miss out, because if you don't get a complimentary reading, you can still get a reading if you make the call. So there's no such thing as missing out. So the Australian number is 0290710199, and the worldwide number is +614 888 25177. And as I said, we've got Aaron on pin 9127. We have Amazing Grace on pin 9888. We have Benjamin Graham on pin 9166. We have Natalie Norton-Baker on pin 9810, and we have Claire on pin 9139. So give them a call, and you obviously will not miss out on a reading. Okay, let's go with some feedback for you, Miss Psychic D, is from Gayleen. Feedback from Psychic D. I do keep a dream diary. There you go. I've just started doing work with my inner child. Oh, look at that. You were talking about that. Authority problems is at work with a narcissist boss. Ooh, okay. Thank you so much. Have a blessed night. There you go. She really resonated with that reading. Fabulous.
Perfect validation that spirits see everything, you know, like.
Good on you, Gayleen. Well, you know, there's an unwritten rule, isn't there? They don't see everything, apparently.
Well, no, not. Yeah, no, they don't want to see that.
They don't want to see everything. Yeah, no, that's funny.
I don't even want to see it.
Tell me about it. Okay. Let's go with a question is, oh, hey, Erin. Erin has asked, I liked and shared, will my move to Melbourne 2025 and relationship work out, please? Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, absolutely. I got chills from head to bottom. Oh, yes, it will. So balanced and so much abundance.
Oh, cool.
So keep thinking those good thoughts, Erin, but there's a really significant contract coming in for you as an individual as well. I'm not sure whether I feel like it has to do with work, but it could be enough financial flow coming in where you may invest in something of substance as well. But Spirit wants you to know that you have certainly closed out an old cycle in your life and you are coming into karmic rewards. And there's definitely strong balance here, but the relationship, giddy up to that. Yeah, like very strong.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Erin, and thank you, Miss Psychic D. Great news.
It's so good.
That's really good. Okay, Joyce, I've got some feedback for you from Danielle. Thank you, Joyce. Knowing my grandmother is happy makes me happy. Oh, isn't that lovely? Have a great night, lovely lady. Oh, isn't that nice?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Danielle. Okay, let me go with let's go with just randomly pick someone. Let's go with this one. I think it's going to be Rose. Hey, Rose. Liked and shared, lovely people. Will I reach my 5-year goal and move into my dream property?
You will, but I don't think, like, if you plan it on 5 years, I don't think it's going to be exactly on the 5 years. It could be 5.5, 6 years, because when it gets to the 5 year, you're going to feel, it's too hard to do it at that stage. But if you wait, save that bit more and wait the 6 to 12 months extra, you'll be much more comfortable in it and be able to enjoy it, because financially you won't be tied up too much.
Nice.
You can do it in 5 years, but it's worth the wait.
Nice. And your time does fly, doesn't it? Time flies. Like if you look at, I mean, we nearly
goes very quick.
It goes very quick. Like if you look at what we are now, we've only got a few months left of the year. I feel like I still remember when it was New Year's Day. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, how does that go? There was a saying, I can't remember who told me this, but there was a saying, once Easter comes, Christmas is around the corner. Like, it's almost like, in other words, like the year just goes, It's crazy. Speaking of, actually, I went to the supermarket the other day and I saw fruit mince tarts. Those Christmas pies in the shops?
Yeah.
I saw them in the shops already. I saw them already. I was buying a loaf of bread in the sort of bakery section in the sort of, in the center of the store. And I picked up the loaf of bread and I looked next to me and there were all these fruit mince the Christmas pies. And I thought, already?
I think there's a lot of organised people out there that do buy months in advance and just store it, especially if they have big families.
They might freeze them, because I think a lot of people like freeze that sort of thing. So maybe they do, because they're out. So if you're watching and you didn't know that, they're out. They're out. Okay. Let's go with Erin's given us feedback with Psychic D, and the feedback is, thank you so much. I'm moving from New South Wales to Melbourne, changing job, trying to build my nutrimetics. I'm happy in love, just hope it's long-term as I feel hard for her. Oh, what a beautiful person. That's amazing.
Beautiful.
You can
very strong.
You can tell she's lovely just by the photo and the message and the comment. You can tell she's obviously, a really nice soul. So fabulous. Good luck with it, darling. And Melbourne is my hometown, so I think you'll love it. Okay, let's go with. It does get cold in winter, just FYI. Actually, Joyce, you're not far from Melbourne. You're in Melbourne too, aren't you, Joyce?
Yes.
Yeah, it does get cold here, doesn't it?
Oh, it gets very cold in the winter. I can't stand the cold, but I'm still here.
Yeah. No, I'm the same. It gets pretty cold in winter, but we do get very hot summers. It's almost like an extreme. We get really cold winters and then we get really hot summers. It's weird. Yeah.
Oh, but, yes, but I don't care how hot it gets.
Yeah, Joyce. Yeah, because Joyce is happy because we're defrosting. We become frozen. We become frozen in winter, then we defrost. Oh, how funny. Okay, let's go with another question for you, Miss Psychic D. It's going to be, Jessica, so good to see you. She's fabulous, this lady. Jessica has said, loved and shared, Miss Psychic D, may I please have a reading about my love? I would really appreciate some insight into what is happening around my soul love. I'm very lost as my heart is torn what I should do. Thank you. Yeah, Jessica's gone through a lot over the course of the time that we've known her.
There's actually a soulmate connection that's stepping forward for me here. There's something about gossip. The first thing I tapped into, I don't know whether there's been a lot of gossip about a connection or hearsay or something that may have caused bigger problems than what may have been. Spirit would love for you to follow your intuition, because it's actually your intuition that's going to call it in. I think there's a lot going on. It's hard for me as an energy reader to sort of get into that your connection too much, but Spirit do want to know that there's emotional fulfillment coming in for you, and there's also, I just feel like there's two people coming back together. Like I said, I don't know what sort of happened there, but there's a union, divine union, and it's intuitively led. It's energetically led. It's got nothing to do with the 3D, what's happening in the 3D at all. It's got really
Yeah, that might make sense, because I don't know Jessica well, because Jessica took a bit of a break, but we definitely love Jessica whenever she's come on, and Jessica has gone through some stuff over the time. So I feel like they might relate to that, because they went through a lot of stuff, even individually, like I think like their own stuff. So I think that would make sense. Jessica, bless you, and it is always a pleasure to have you on, as you know. We do really care about you, and I think you're great. So I'm glad to have seen your name. Joyce, I've got some feedback for you. Joyce, let's bring it on. It's going to cover your entire face. Oh, there you go. It actually nearly even rises above to even cover us. Anyway, it is from Raylene, and it says, hi, Joyce. I think the man you felt actually was my father. You said the father. You were right, Joyce. He died in 2017, and I do know that he did have a lot of regrets about his life. Joyce, you said all of this, which led to my parents' divorce, and he wasn't the best father. Oh my gosh, Joyce, you said all of this, but I got to know him and understand him better in his later years. Oh, fabulous. I do know he loved me, though, and I can certainly relate to your reading, Joyce. Bless you and thank you. With kisses. That is amazing feedback. What great feedback for you, Joyce. You nailed that. That was literally everything you said. Amazing. Good on you, Raylene. Thank you for sharing that feedback for Joyce. Amazing. Okay, on that note, let's give you another one. Let's go with We're getting through quite a lot of you. So again, as I said, if you haven't got a complimentary reading and you do miss out tonight, there's no such thing as missing out, because you can pick up the phone and call one of our psychics who are logged in. And the phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen. In Australia, 02907 10199. Worldwide number is +614 888 25177. And Aaron is on pin 9127. Grace is on pin 9888. Benjamin is on pin 9166. Natalie is on pin 9810. And you should write down these pin numbers also, just in case you forget. Miss Psychic D is pin 9140, and Joyce is pin 9163. And the website is psychictvinternational.com. Psychictvinternational.com. We don't say W's anymore, do we? Have you noticed that the W's sort of became... Where'd the W's go? They vanished. The W's vanished. World Wide Web, they vanished. Okay, let's go with Joyce, your next question. It's going to be, I think Kylie. There you are, Kylie. Nice to see you, Kylie. Kylie has said, I've liked and shared lovelies. I'm struggling with returning to work due to underlying conditions. Can you see me returning to work within the foreseeable future, please, and thank you? That's a good question. What do you think, Joyce?
I see you. I see you returning to work. Your underlying conditions aren't easy, but I feel it's like I'm not saying that the underlying conditions aren't there, but I feel that you need to change your mindset just a little. It's sometimes, look, I understand it's hard to change your mindset, but I just feel that you will, one step at a time. You don't have to do it in a hurry, but you will go back to work, and I feel you'll get there. Just, I don't know, try and work on yourself or change how you look at things. You know, maybe get some healing. I feel some of it is you're blocking yourself. I know and I understand this. This is what I do. But, just move forward, baby steps, one step at a time. Don't worry about what anyone else thinks. Just do what you need to do for you, because this is about you healing, and that's what you need to do, is heal.
Oh, I love that.
You move forward.
Oh, I love that. Good on you, Joyce. I think they'll really, really resonate from that. That's wonderful. Oh, Cherie said I've missed some due to a friend ringing me. God, people have to. Oh, Cherie. Oh, that's funny. But it's good to have you back, darling. I was wondering where you were actually. Okay, because at one stage you were writing a lot, and then I was catching up, and then you just vanished. Nice to see you again, my darling. Feedback for Psychic D is from our Jessica. Feedback on Miss Psychic D, darling, thank you so much. Yes, me and my love are a divine union. Nothing I've ever experienced before. I know we are soulmates, and it feels like the physical world is against us in so many ways. It's interesting. You said something about the whole. You were touching on that. I will trust my intuition more. Thank you for your beautiful insight. I'm very grateful. Oh, God bless you,
you're
Jessica,
welcome,
darling. Jessica's fabulous. Thank you so much, Jessica. It's wonderful to have you on. Okay, let's give you Sarah Zarb. Hey, Sarah. Liked and shared. Our son has really been struggling lately with his grief and just looking for some guidance. Also looking for general guidance with life as our family feels in a difficult place right now. Okay, go for it, Miss Psychic D.
Oh, grief. I'm recovering from grief myself, so I know how not easy it is. So I don't think there's a magic pill or a magic cure or a magic word really, but
agreed.
Spirit can certainly give you something that will hopefully give you a bit of hope and a bit of faith. Yeah, I don't know whether you guys think about moving or renovating your home. There's something about raising the vibration and the energy within the home. I don't usually like going to legal or medical things myself, but if there's anything legal, there's some type of justice that's coming, even if it's through the courts. I've got two dualities happening here because I do feel like there is the mental and emotional health side, but I'm also getting the intuitive side. So whatever is happening at the moment, they're saying stand your ground. There's going to be karmic justice or legal justice attached to some type of outcome. They're also telling me that you're going to receive the answers that you're looking for. And there's also there's something about financial abundance coming into the home so we can renovate or go on a holiday or invest in something that we need. There's a very heavy energy, I have to be honest, and it could be just grief. Grief is it's a terribly heavy energy, but there is going to be improvement, but there's something about this justice coming in.
Interesting. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Very good. Very good to know. Thank you, Miss Psychic D, darling.
Yeah, no worries.
Joyce, I've got some feedback for you, Joyce. Got a couple of bits of feedback for you, actually, darling. The feedback from Rose is, thank you, Joyce. I feel so happy and grateful that you said I'll reach my goal of my dream property. I love that. If the only problem will be an extra year, then I'm a lucky gal. Thank you again. Oh, what a great... Oh, amazing. Right. Amazing. That's a great attitude to have. And then you've also got Kylie, who said, thank you so much, Joyce. I appreciate it. Absolutely. I often pay too much attention to others' perception of me. A lot of healing is needed. You're very right. Thank you so much. Amazing. Great feedback. All right, Joyce, let's bring on another one. And again, as I said, we are getting through so many people for complimentary tidbit readings. But if you don't get a reading, call up our psychics so you can get one. So there's no such thing as missing out, as I always say, because you either get a complimentary reading on the show or you can make a call to get a reading over the phone. So impossible to miss out. Okay. Let me have a look at... This one for you, Joyce, is gonna be from Teresa. Good to see you, Teresa. Another one of our regulars. Nice to see you, darling. Hi, I have liked and shared 22-year-old cousin passed away on Monday. Oh, sending you love, darling. Are there any messages from him? Please, we all miss him so much. Please and thank you. Oh.
Oh, he's at peace now. Sometimes it's not easy to read him so early, and sometimes it's very easy, but he's at peace, and he wants you to know look, it's very new grief, and it's all right for him. He's up there and at peace, but he doesn't want you grieving, but you have to go through the grief to get to the other side. But he really doesn't want everyone crying about him. He just wants you to move with your life, and he'll always be around you, always. He's saying he was very loving, this man, and he'll still be like that on the other side. But and he knows it was his time to go. I know you weren't, your family and that weren't ready for it, but he knows it was his time to go.
Oh.
And that's what he's telling me. But he doesn't want the grief. But, you know, I've been through grief, so I know you need to go through it. They're up there, they're at peace, and he just wants you to move forward. But it's not easy. It's not easy.
Mm.
Oh, thank you, Joyce, for that reading. And we are sending you love, Teresa, and thinking of you, darling. And like so many of you watching will send your... see, Cherie, as I say that. So sorry for your loss. Sending you love and hugs. Beautiful. Oh, good on you, Cherie. Okay, let me go with the next one. Oh, Cherie, that's hilarious. Your friend called to find out how many hours your son has in the learner book because we need him to get his P's ASAP. Hilarious. Hilarious. That's right. Do you know what? All of us wouldn't have had this problem because all of us are, I suppose, I don't want to say the word far too old for that, but we are.
Matured?
Matured. All of us on the screen, when we all got our license, there was no such thing as that book. Remember that? We didn't have to do that. We turned 18 and we got our license. Whereas now they have to log these hours and they've got to do a whole thing. And yeah, very different. I actually got my, I remember I got my learners, I think, on my 16th. And my P's, I think, the day after my 18th, I think. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That's good going.
Yeah, because I was I just couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to get my driver's
license.
Yeah. But yeah, we didn't have that. Actually, and even now they've got different coloured P's. Like, none of us had any of that. We didn't have any of that. Now you could,
It's very hard. They have to study so hard for it.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? They've made it really difficult. So, Cherie, I'm not trying to discourage, obviously, the if anything, I'm trying to encourage it because obviously, you know, it's a different process now. But yeah, no, none of us went through that. Anyway, let's go with the next question for you, Miss Psychic. It's going to be, let's give you Linda. Hey, Linda, liked and shared any insight into my future potential endeavours. Okay, very good.
Ooh, you've got a lot of karmic rewards coming in as well. Spirit wants you to know first and foremost that if you have been praying, we pray every day by asking for help or support, but Spirit specifically wants you to know that they're hearing your prayers, that they are hearing you. There's a brand new beginning coming in. And they keep saying, I don't know whether November 16th or 18th is very significant for you, but they're showing me specifically November. I'm not sure whether it's got to do with a relationship or a connection or some sort of supported union. There's a coming together or a celebration. And definitely end of November. I don't know whether you have if you're in a position to have grandchildren or something, but I'm seeing a baby coming into the family for you as well. And I'm also seeing someone want to come back and give you some type of forgiveness. They're going to say, can you forgive me? You've got a lot going on. so pick one, but you should feel a really nice shift around mid-November.
Amazing. That's a great reading. That's awesome. Thank you, Linda, for your question. And thank you, Miss Psychic D, for your wonderful reading. Feedback for you, Joyce, is from Teresa. Teresa has said, feedback, thank you, Joyce. I have tears I know he was such a kind and beautiful person. It all happened so suddenly, and thank you. Oh, thinking of you, darling.
Mm.
Cherie said if he has 50 hours in his book, he can do a 4-hour program that will put 20 hours in his book, as I need 120 hours altogether. Oof, that sounds like so many. Crazy. You'd almost, it'd be your job, like almost like full-time driving. 120 hours, that's a lot. They don't make it easy, do they? Yeah, it's changed. Because 120 hours, is that hard to get? Or is that easy?
I can't even do the math in reading minds.
I'm trying to work out in my head. Is that 20 hours easy to get? And then I'm trying to actually picture me driving from my place to the shops and then back. I'm trying to work out how many, because it's not far. If you were just going to the shops, you'd need a lot of driving. Anyway, you'd need a lot. Anyway, crazy. All right. So Joyce, we've got that feedback from Teresa, and I'm going to give you this one from Diane. Hey, Diane. I've liked and shared. Is there anything coming up for me in the next few months? Well, apart from, I suppose, waking up, brushing your teeth and stuff, is there anything? Is there anything you can get?
Yes, there is things coming up for you. Next year will be far better for you, but it should start to come up you should see changes about the end of September going into October, and you'll move forward. And I'm picking up something around your work, your job. You're either going to change your job or there's going to be changes in where you are. Excuse me. And they'll all be for the better. You are going to be so happy next year, but these changes should start to come in now. By the end, you should see a difference by the end of September.
Oh, I love
It'll
that.
start to move forward, and you
Nice.
need to move forward. You've had it a bit rough for a while.
Oh, I'm sure Diane will take from that. Thank you, Diane, for your question, and thank you, Joyce, for your reading. Okay, let me just hold on, pull this aside. Oh my gosh, Cherie, and 20 hours needs to be at night. Wow. Okay. Crazy. Okay, let me go with hold on a second. I've just Joe Ellen. Hey, Joe Ellen. Hello, people. You guys are so good. Liked and shared. Would there be any guidance for me, please? Any guidance?
Joe Ellen. They would love for you to broaden your mind in ways that you can produce income, or whether this is something that's actually on your mind. There is an offer or an opportunity coming in for you, Joe Ellen, and Spirit are encouraging you to take a leap of faith on it. I feel like it is a masculine energy that's stepping forward to offer you something. There could be some type of trip or travel attached to this, or it could be separate. But the Spirit just wants you to know more so that there's resources coming in for you to, this travel is very strong for me. I feel like your biggest dilemma coming up, Joellen, is, making a judgment call on which exciting thing to do next, rather than, I'm so limited, I can only have this or that or this or that. They're telling you the world's your oyster. Everybody's getting the Sun card here today, and this is this brand new beginning. So I really do hope that everybody just really takes care of their mental and emotional self, because there are new changes coming in for everyone.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. Yeah. Good on you, Miss Psychic D, and thank you, Joellen. And Joyce, I'm going to give you Marilyn. Hey, Marilyn, what a beautiful way to spell your name. Gorgeous name. And a nice photo. Nice to have you on. Loved and shared. Any reading for me for the next 2 months, please? Business or health?
Well, I feel your health's been down a bit, but that's going to pick up. Your energy levels are going to get better. You probably need to have a bit more health regime, I would say. But I feel that you get busy and you forget to eat. That's why, your energy's down. But business, look, there's some changes you're going to make, and you're nervous about making them, but just go ahead and do it. And if you're too nervous, just do one at a time. But it is going to work. And this is what you're frightened to make that move forward. But you will see the difference, and you'll see it by January, the difference in those things that you change. But if you're nervous about it, just do one bit at a time. Don't do it all at once. It's still going to work anyway. So, you know, you're going to enjoy your money a lot more next year with the business.
That's great. That's good. That's good to know. Thank you, Marilyn, and thank you, Joyce. Now, I'm just going to give you some feedback, Miss Psychic D, from Linda. Linda said, "Oh, my God, you are amazing, Miss Psychic D." There you go. I'm so looking forward to your reading. I'm really looking forward to all the new things coming my way, including the celebrations coming my way. By the way, I have 10 beautiful grandchildren. All my love and happiness to you all. I so resonate with you. Oh, God bless you, Linda. What a
thanks, Linda.
Beautiful, beautiful comment. And Joyce, I'm going to give you from Joe. Hold on, who was Joe Allen? Was that you, Psychic D?
Oh, that was me. Yeah.
I'm going to give you Joe Allen says, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Which is great. And Joyce, your one was this one, Diane. I think. Joyce, did you do Diane? I think you did.
Yep.
I'm waiting for the operation on the hip and the hernia. So that could be what you were picking up on about the shift and stuff, which is wonderful. The two of you have been absolutely incredible as always. As always. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Harry.
Are you able to log into the phone lines?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll be on for an hour.
All right, amazing. All right, amazing. All right, Joyce. So Joyce is pin 9163 and Miss Psychic D is pin 9140. Please come back anytime. Anytime.
Lovely to work with you both.
See you.
I've really enjoyed it.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thanks, Joyce. Nice to meet you. Bye, Harry. Thanks.
Bye, gorgeous. Thanks, gorgeous.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.
Amazing. What great readings. Absolutely phenomenal. Joyce is pin 9163 and Miss Psychic D is pin 9140. Give them a call. The phone number in Australia is 02907 10199. In the US, 19143737 In Canada, 17788071426. And our international number worldwide is +61 488825177. And again, Aaron is on pin 9127, Grace is on pin 9888, Benjamin Graham is on pin 9166, Natalie Norton Baker is on pin 9810. And as I just said to you, you've got Miss Psychic D who is logging in for your call. Her pin is 9140. And Joyce is on pin 9163, which is amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. And it's been an absolute pleasure. I will see you. When am I on? I'm not on next Saturday. I'll be on the following Saturday. So remember, you get this show every Saturday. I host every fortnight. So I will see you guys again. What date does that mean I'm on next? The 21st, I think. Is that right? Yeah. I'll see you on the 21st. In the meantime, stay well, be safe, and thank you so much for joining us. Good night, everyone.